ordered this like first.
What?
What?
I think one of my pages to arrive tomorrow. It was costing it. I thought you said you were hoping to wear it tonight.
Bomb planted.
Yeah. I am
Mission
live,
successful.
but you're not showing up. Fine.
Seals victorious.
There you go. Turn our TV off. Turn our TV off. Oh my god. Oh! Oh! I got one of them. Jesus, there's a lot going on down there. It was busy. What? Oh, yeah, I just went live. Yeah, I gotta tell people. No one's chatting yet, it's okay. Look at him. Did I turn my camera? When he gifted, I turned my camera. Hey, Stick, I've been playing a lot of 2 lately. I brought 4 friends with me. I'm so... Hey! Bring them all, but no, that's awesome, though. As long as you've been having a good time. I played S2 on Friday for the first time in like a month and a half, and I had a good time. I think I'm just gonna start doing short streams. Hey, Dumpster, excellent recruiting, that's right. Dumpster, I just saw that message you sent me earlier. No. Very real. Very believable. Dumpster sent me the screenshot earlier. I don't know. I don't think so. I think that's just a gift. But
Time has expired.
if you predicted 2 months, you win. I'm a win. No, she exceeded it by about 2 months. Dumpster, how you doing, man? Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Oh, dang it. I'm good. Had to work a full day. It was rough. Oh, it sounds like a rough day. Working a full shift? I don't wish that upon my worst enemies. What's up? What about the front?
The SEALs have been eliminated. Mercenaries win.
We went to McDonald's for dinner. Baby girl has been enjoying chicken nuggets and fries. On dried apples. Now we're on freeze-dried apples, which are not a McDonald's item. Oh, boot camp, sweet. Cool. I can't get over just the look of the character's face on 2.1. I think it looks nice though. Yeah. Nuggets are the base of the food pyramid. See? Stick agrees. That's right. Yeah. So, yeah. Look at the faces of them. Look at this guy. What? Not looking good. You just need to go and take a picture of your odometer. Yeah. Without a weekly dose of nuggets, you are malnutritioned. I think you mean malnourished, but yes. Yeah. I agree with you, Stick. Yeah, she's she's been sick recently. So she has not been that interested in hard foods, solid foods. So that's why we're like, yeah, nuggets and whatever. I am gonna turn my camera off temporarily. What you doing, Nut? Yeah. The monitor situation, food with toys always wins. I agree with that. Although, although we did not get a Happy Meal, but I bet you'd love it. The monitor situation turns out our company's software doesn't support the top-bottom format just side by side, so I struggled with that all day. That is actually kind of funny. So your computer doesn't do the so your computer, you can't go into the you also grab your illustration? Sorry. Yeah, so your computer, you can go into display settings and then you can direct it. Your computer doesn't do that? Wait, why am I not sniping? Just type in main registration renewal in Google. Oh, sniping on Xbox controller is gonna be really weird. I can't really do the claw format that I know. The claw. Oh, what?
Secured.
Yeah, I can't really do claw. Hey, Godfather, how are you doing? I do claw when I'm sniping. I can't really do that on an Xbox controller. Whoops. Dang it. Everything else works except for the client software. That does kind of stink. My boss and I were troubleshooting for over an hour. I almost reached out to DAC support. I was in the office today, so that would have been tough to get with. That's good, Godfather. Microsoft should bring back... Honestly, that's probably our best bet. Sony's not going to do it. Gears of SOCOM. Well, that's just SOCOM 4. That's what SOCOM 4 was, man. That was Gears of SOCOM. That's almost a SOCOM I would expect if Microsoft made SOCOM. It would have to be a third party. Yeah, it would have to be a third party company. But still more likely than Sony, for real.
Point secured. Nav point secured.
SOCOM versus COD. SOCOM for the win. Gets my vote. Call of SOCOM.
Nav point secured. Nav point secured.
It would be really cool if Microsoft did it. I feel like Microsoft as a company is more innovative than Sony is. I feel like Sony just exists. They just stick with what they're familiar with. They don't really go out of their own little box very much. Look how slow Hostel's going. Oh. Oh, and he's survived it. What? I call BS. Do you think he can... He doesn't have enough time, right? That probably takes 10 seconds, I bet you. I bet you 10 seconds. If it only takes 5, he might beat it. I feel like it's 10 to... Whoa, what? Okay, so we just learned it takes 5 seconds to do that, and he barely met it. That is crazy. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it. That's pretty crazy. SOCOM by Sega. Sega SOCOM. Capcom SOCOM. Oh, man. That, I mean, that'd be awesome and everything, but I don't think Capcom would be able to make a game of this style. SEGCOM.
Nav point secured.
Oh, I didn't get him. Damn it. Yeah, this is really awkward. It's really awkward to snipe. I can't even like stress that enough. Very awkward to snipe on an Xbox controller. I really think they just need new servers and just remaster 1 and 3. I agree with that. 1 and 2. I agree with that. If they remaster 2 and 3, I think that would be like a really cool best of both worlds. But at least a remaster of 2. A remaster of 1 and 2 would be really cool because then they're basically the same game. You know? They're basically the same game. They could just remaster 1 and 2, release it as a single game. All the maps from all the games, that would be an awesome thing to do. Yeah, I like that too. Okay.
Nav point secured. Nav point secured.
Blanky! What up, Blanky? Just call it SOCOM Remastered. Exactly. SOCOM Online with all the maps, all the skins. That would be pretty dope. Downloadable DLC maps. That would be really cool. I would accept. Blanky, how you doing?
Nav point secured.
For all the they should do battle passes though. Every 3 months, $10. It's not bad. You're on S2. How's that going?
Seals victorious.
It's all right. You know, it's SOCOM 2. It's SOCOM 2. That's true. Can't deny those facts. Oh. Yeah, they were waiting for you. No! Damn it. SOCOM OG. SOCOM Reloaded. SOCOM Reloaded would be a cool name. A SOCOM Reloaded, and it includes like a remastered version of 1, 2, and 3.
Nav point secured. Nav point secured.
Человек ранен!
with military vehicles for driving. Well, that would be definitely the SOCOM III side of it.
Nav point secured. Nav point secured.
Yeah. SOCOM Tank Wars. The issue with that,
Nav point secured.
I feel like if they remastered 1, 2, and 3, they'd have to stick with the small maps with no vehicles.
Бросаю! Граната! Человек ранен!
Nav point secured.
Yeah, it needs something for everyone. But yeah, if they did like they could do a remaster of 1, 2, and 3.
All nav points.
A remaster of 1, 2, and 3 small maps, which would obviously make it easier to bunch together 1, 2, and 3, gameplay wise. And then make like a SOCOM Battle Royale alternate mode, and you could have vehicles in that. I just don't understand why it didn't happen yet. Honestly, nobody understands Cloud. Nobody understands. Sony's got no goddamn clue what they're doing. They're just a bunch of monkeys in a room fucking a doorknob. Yeah, still nothing. I'm sure it's just something stupid, honestly.
Nav point secured. Nav point secured. Nav point secured.
Ребята, он ранен!
Futuristic SOCOM mode. Oh god, the community will not take that well, I assure you. When you say futuristic, I assume you mean like futuristic weapons and gear and stuff, and I do not think the SOCOM community would handle that well. I sort of feel like the SOCOM community as a whole does not get out of its bubble very well.
Nav point secured.
SOCOM
Nav
5.
point secured.
Not 5,000 AB, way back. You're like Romans and everything, but you have guns. Now that's entertainment. They'll just be happy it's back.
Nav point
They're
secured.
like, I'm not questioning anything, I'm just taking it. Ah! Yes!
Point secured. The mercenaries have secured all nav points. Mercenaries win.
Turok mode, oh my god. You just have like a you have like a sling, you put a big rock in it, that's your gun. You're just like you swing it around, then you throw the rock at them. Did you see her put her arms up? She's like, take me with you.
Nav point
Hey,
secured.
rookie.
Бросаю!
SOCOM the barbarian. Some people of the SOCOM community is so dumb, somebody could perfectly remaster the game. They'll complain because the boxes or barrels aren't placed in the correct spots. Small changes, or they would complain that they didn't innovate and change the game enough.
Я его попал!
So Sony probably did like some like test stuff
Ребята, он ранен!
and did some testing and talked to people, and the results are probably so bad. They're like, these people want it exactly the same. These idiots want it different. These idiots don't know what they want and won't be happy with anything. They probably interviewed guys like Black Widow, who has a history of okay. Who has a history of just being very negative. And they're probably like, nothing to do there. Lego SOCOM? That would be funny, actually. Sony probably had someone join the SOCOM community to see if it made sense to remake the game into the assets. Yeah, oh my god, you might be right. They got banned. Or they were just like such assholes to a newcomer that they're like, fuck these guys. If they remade vehicle that would run into a tree and blame Sony. Yeah, dumpster dog. He does that currently. What's happening here, Vicious? Dumpster dog actively does that on Fortnite. Dumpster dog crashes into a tree. Austin powers himself in between two rocks. He's like, fucking Fortnite! This goddamn game! SOCOM by Rockstar. At least you'd have a really cool city.
Nav
What?
point secured. Nav point secured. The mercenaries
My
have
wife
been
had a black
eliminated.
cat cross her path just now, so
C
send
is
help
victorious.
for me. Grand Theft SOCOM. I have a knack for getting myself what he does. Dumpster dog absolutely does. Black cats? Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just kind of bugs in general. There's not any bug that you can get zoom in on and be like, that's so cute. Always when someone's shooting at me, says Dumpster Dog. Are you implying that you panic?
Nav point secured.
I don't think he saw me. Gun's hot. Oh! Stop, Bronx Bomber, you dick! He came back with a vengeance. Well, it's Epic's fault for allowing you to play.
Ребята, он ранен!
SOCOM by Atari.
Point secured.
You know what? As long as I get to use the Atari controller, I'm down. Nintendo doesn't use guns, right? Oh, you might be right. Hey, Nintendo and Sega are different, right? They're not the same. Did I say Nintendo? Nintendo. Nintendo and Sega are different, right? Yeah, because Sega was a console. But now they're like a game company, I think. Because I remember Sega, this really confused me. What is the game? The Club? The Club by Sega? Is that the game?
The mercenaries
Yeah,
have
there was
been
this game
eliminated.
called The Club. And it came out in 2008, and I loved it. Rookie, I bet you watched me play that. You probably watched me play it at the time, and you actually probably watched me play it relatively recently, within the past couple of years, because I downloaded it for emulator and then I played it. It's a third-person, basically over-the-shoulder shooter, and it's like my best description would be like Suicide Squad, where it's all these people who are imprisoned, and then they're basically said, "Hey,
Point secured.
if you want to be released," or something like that, then
Point secured.
participate in this event. And that's the entire concept of the game. You're like these special, unique characters. And you run through like time trials where you have to shoot people and get points and stuff. At the time, I thought it was so cool. And I just remember being so confused because it says Sega, but it's published by Sega.
Nav point secured.
SOCOM. Yeah, Nintendo is family gaming. That is true. Nintendo's never put a gun in their game ever. Imagine.
Nav point
Dude,
secured.
come on! Come on! I'm probably being grenaded now.
Ребята, он ранен!
What was that gunfire? Oh, wait, what? Go to bed, I'm not sure. What is that? No. Oh, Lord.
The mercenaries
No!
have been eliminated.
Duck Hunt, extremely violent,
Seems
wild gunman. Dog, stop ruining my theory with facts. All the shitty games that get released and no one can invest. I know. It's so annoying. I just don't think... I don't think Sony is in the competitive shooter market anymore. I think they gave up on that. Banana. This was the club. This was the club, Rookie.
I want to say the club is now an obscure title. I feel like I saw this game in various shops frequently in the past because the box art looks familiar. but it's possible I'm thinking of something else. It got good to mixed reviews, and a sequel was never developed, so I guess it just came and went. And it was made by a developer primarily known for their racing games. Developed by Bizarre Creations and published by Sega, The Club was released for PC.
You can actually tell that it's made by a developer who's like racing games, because it just felt weird. Hey Eric, how you doing, man?
And Xbox 360 in February 2008.
I just always thought that the gameplay was super
PC version,
cool.
which does come with games for Windows
I don't know about that.
Live, but I couldn't sign into it, so I removed it altogether. It should be noted that removing games for Windows Live will render you unable to access the online multiplayer and leaderboards. I did play the story series because of the plot.
Oh, it's just
What I say carefully if you want to survive.
The story is pretty simple. The club is an underground blood sport controlled by the wealthy elite, and the game centers on 8 contestants that are forced to compete for survival. That's the gist of it. Each contestant has their own backstory and motives, but the game doesn't flesh them out all that well. This game actually reminds me of the Twisted Metal series because the plot elements are styled in a similar fashion. It all centers on a tournament, and each character is unique and has a unique ending cutscene that can only be seen after winning the tournament. However, there's no supernatural elements, and most of the characters are silent and show very little personality.
Yeah, you get like
Club is a
time
game I
bonuses
enjoyed
and stuff.
the more I played it. It's a third-person shooter with a scoring system, and the scoring system is the real focus here. Now, it's not just a generic system, like a tacked-on arcade mode that you might see in other games. There's some actual depth to the scoring, and practice and skill can result in high score, so you can engage more enemies. It fits the kind of game that would benefit from a mode that centers.
Yeah, I thought it was a cool game back in the day. They're failing. They are failing. Sony is a fail. Oh, Last Bastion. Sweet. Nice. Gandalf, 3,000 years ago. I was there. Oh, shit. Yep. Eric, how you doing, man? The story for this is fairly basic. A lot of movies are made like this. Yeah, but did you recognize that? The motion blur in that game is definitely in the style of a racing game. Yeah, but I remember at the time, the motion blur kind of picks up when you start sprinting. It feels cinematic. It felt cinematic in a pretty cool way at the time, but now it feels disorienting.
The mercenaries have breached the perimeter.
Yeah, it was probably just one of those games. Actually, no, that's probably... I would bet you that most people would recognize it similar to Gears of War. Great for its time. That's the phrase people use for me. I'm sure you are good for your time. Oh, okay, thanks, I guess. That's okay, I'm sure you are... What the hell? What the hell? Don't worry, I'm sure you were great for your time.
The seals have breached
What the
perimeter.
helly? That dude was doing some weird magic tricks. No one could keep up with him. Not even worth trying.
Zabezpiecz mi tyły! Zabezpiecz mi tyły! Idź za mną! Idź za mną! Idź za mną! Zabezpiecz mi tyły! Zabezpiecz mi tyły! Zabezpiecz mi tyły! Idź za mną! Granat! Leci!
Dang.
Time has expired. The breach has failed.
I love Last Bastion, man. Really cool map. We played it on this past Friday on S2, but it feels better on S2. Dumpster Dog was a gifted to rookies. Thank you, Dumpster. My man. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much, Ian. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to be doing is I'll just do hour-long streams. It's like a nice sweet spot. Allows me to balance life and still stream just a little bit instead of just not streaming at all. Although I don't want to commit to anything. I would like to get my PS3 controller working because this Xbox controller, as much as I do enjoy it for other games,
The seals have breached the perimeter.
it doesn't quite work for SOCOM. You the man. No, you the man. My man. Mustard. Oh, thanks for the biddies, Dumpster. I didn't even realize. I don't hang out on Twitch much these days either. Probably the most that I watch Twitch. Actually, no, I guess I'll say I'm sporadic. I'm locked out. I'm locked out. I'm just a locked out person now.
The seals have breached the perimeter.
I think that's the underneath.
Bomb planted.
Oh, I can't get in. They didn't even breach that. I'm locked out completely. I don't have any choices. I can't even do that. I thought I had a shot.
The seals have breached the perimeter. Breach successful. Seals victorious.
Is it just us two? It's just us two and we're locked out. That is comical. Well, we learned a lesson here today. Don't leave the compound. Or don't get locked out of the compound, because I actually spawned outside. Yeah, see, they closed the gates on us. Not saying we would have won, but we did kind of not have an opportunity either way. So quiet.
The SEALs have breached the perimeter. The SEALs have breached the perimeter.
Cloud, I got him. Hey, Cloud.
Słaniaj mnie!
Don't know if you're still here.
Jednego wroga mniej! Rzucam!
Back to the lobby. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. I really think that they're going around the backside. Yeah. Thanks, Cloud. Oh, shit.
Załatwiony! Jednego mniej!
Let's go. Nice little three-piece this match. Let's go me. I am one shot, but I'm only. Ah, hey, I am not concerned at all, Cloud. The streaming community in SOCOM is very tiny, so it's not like there's a lot of people who are like stream sniping yada yada. But the very few people who do stream, they do get really caught up thinking that they're being stream sniped 24/7. That's definitely more of a SOCOM confrontation issue, in my opinion. I feel like that community stream snipes like bastards. Interestingly enough, so that community, that server, PS1, they put out an update that there's like a, there's this dipshit kid named Jumpsuit, who I used to be friends with. Then he became a bit of a dipshit. He apparently, I don't know if it was like him or like a group he works with or whatever, but they, like ripped off one of their servers, Warhawk. I think they ripped off their Warhawk server and made their own Warhawk server. And they're working on making their own SOCOM Confrontation server. It's so funny. It's actually very funny because when I was friends with that kid, when our friendship was souring, it started when we were chatting, because we used to talk all the time because he was kind of solo trying to revive Mag. A project too big for one person, but he was doing it, I think, to get experience and to like learn. So he was working on that by himself.
The SEALs have been eliminated.
But regardless of that, our friendship started to sour this one night. I was playing SOCOM II. No, maybe it was SOCOM 1, but we were on Frostfire. I just don't remember if we were on S2 or S1. But I was playing that, and he was in my chat, and we were talking. And he tells me that he's thinking about making a SOCOM 1 server. And I'm like, why would you do that? And he was like, he said like to give people more options. And I'm like, SOCOM 1 had like 10 people who consistently play. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'm like, it sounds like a waste of effort. And like, all you're going to do is try to fracture a small community. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense to me. And I think he got offended. I think he got offended when I told him that I felt like it was really stupid to try to make a SOCOM 1 server for such a small community. It's not like he's going to be like... It's not like there's like a community of people who are like, I really want to play, but I just don't want to play on that server. It doesn't exist. That's not a thing. Did I get two of them? Oh my god. Oh, that is great. That is sick, dude. So yeah, I think he got mad at me in that, and then I think we probably really weren't friends anymore.
The SEALs have breached the perimeter.
I feel like we weren't friends anymore from that point. And then all the developments and stuff I learned about him since then, he really seemed like a person I wouldn't want to be friends with, so it's kind of worked out in a weird way, I guess. Jesus, that guy. Oh man, I couldn't find him. I'm doing pretty well this match. But yeah, apparently he or a group he's with ripped off the Warhawk server and made their own Warhawk server. And then they're also going to be working on a SOCOM Confrontation server, which is silly because the community is so small. All you're going to be, at best, you know, at best you poach the entire community of like 50 players. But it's more likely that what's going to happen is he would get the outcast of the existing community SOCOM Confrontation server, because he would only get to people who are not allowed to play. He would get like the banned people, the people who've been banned for cheating, hacking, griefing, you know, people. The outcast is what you'd be getting. And who would want to play on that? The answer is only the people who are not allowed to play on the kind of more legitimate server. Hey, Taffa, the myth, the legend has returned. How are you doing, Taffa? How is life? How is the big city? The Illuminati. I haven't wore that stuff in a long time. Ugh. Ma. I suppose on your camera you can just tell. Yeah, I'm wearing the hat. I'm looking good. It's a super cool hat. I can't really describe it too well. Just know that it's really cool. Life is good. It's got a new bike. Oh, that's awesome. That is really cool. I used to love riding bikes.
The mercenaries have been eliminated. Bomb planted. SEALs victorious.
Da da na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey hey hey. I've been good, man. Just living life, parent life. Pretty busy. Yeah, biking got me so sore, but I love it. Been exploring different neighborhoods. That's awesome. I'm assuming it's like what do you call it? Not a mountain bike, but probably like a good like traveling bike, not like a mountain bike, not a BMX bike. I don't know what you'd call it. Is there a name? A road bike. Is it electronic? Is it like electric or fuel powered? I got one. I think there's a second guy though. No, just regular. Yeah. I mean, that's what I was thinking when you said a bike. Yes! Run for your life, grenades are coming. Oh, mine's in here. I need to chill.
The SEALs have breached the perimeter.
Yeah, well, no, that's really like the big upside to it as well. Is the exercise you get out of it. Especially where you live too. So you save money, you get exercise. If you're able to get everywhere that you need to get, then why not? I think it's really smart. Where you live, you can basically just bike everywhere anyways, right? New Jersey, is that correct? Yeah, no insurance, no car payment, no gas. Yeah? How long does it take you to get to other cities?
The SEALs have been eliminated. Mercenaries
Bike
win.
to one today. Well, when you say cities, isn't New York and New Jersey like they're a city, but they're made up of like boroughs? Is that right? New York City is a city made up of different boroughs. Is the same for... not the same for New Jersey, right? Isn't New Jersey just like a city? New Jersey is a state that had cities, towns... Oh, really? That has cities, towns, and rural areas? Oh, okay. Interesting. In Jersey, we have counties. Well... honestly, the most that I know about New York is like from what I learned from Person of Interest.
The SEALs have breached the perimeter.
Not much, of course. But that is what I know. Oh. Probably bad news being over here.
Breached the perimeter.
We got one. Damn! Imagine, that'd been pretty sick if I got him too. But Clasher came in, my man! I'm in Hudson County and it's very urban here. You don't need a car. It's the same with NY. The only difference is what side of the river you're on. Well, that's really cool. I imagine the biggest downside to living in New Jersey is the fact that technically the Jets are your team. And the Giants, both of them. Because they're located in New Jersey, right? MetLife is in New Jersey. I'm from NYC, Brooklyn. Oh, that's awesome, Godfather. Are you no longer there? 5 minutes from NYC. I believe they're here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure MetLife Stadium is actually in New Jersey, but they still call them the New York Jets and the New York Giants, even though they're actually located in New Jersey. Still here? Well, that's cool. You and Top are not too far away. Maybe. I don't know the distance.
The SEALs have breached the perimeter.
My grenade might kill me. Ah! Oh, no mind. Sweet. Ah! Oh, he's a wrecking machine. Look at that, 15 and 3. The Statue of Liberty is located in Jersey. Ah! I'm reloading. Oh my god, did I go ham? I did go ham. I'm going ham, actively. People must be so mad. Where are you at, Skittles? Cloud. Yeah, I'm not. Oh, he's underneath me. You son of a bitch. I shouldn't have taken those shots. Oh my god. How many did I kill this round? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 people on that team. How many did I kill? I killed the whole team. Holy shit. No. Holy, I went 18 and 3. I went nuts. I just went nuts. Jesus, I killed the whole team on the last map, on the last round. What an MVP, Jesus. Yeah, Clouds, that's the SOCOM II DLC map. That was my last match though. We reached the hour. Oh man, that was cool. Am I able to type? That was nuts. That was nuts. What a crazy last map. Last round. And to get MVP, that's pretty cool. Is there anybody else streaming some SOCOM? No, it's just me. Just Dak. Well, that is life.
Shame.
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 I went 2 minutes over. Unbelievable. We don't talk about that around here. All right, so that is it for me. I will be back Friday night. Razor aced that last round. All right. Hey, Heavy Brutal. Bah. I'm assuming. What? Huh. All right, I'm out of here. Good night, sir. Hey, it was a good time, Clouds. I will be on SOCOM 2 on Friday. Hey, Dark Sage. Speaking of, I will be on SOCOM 2 on Friday. Wednesday nights, they do community night for SOCOM Combined Assault, so that's where we were tonight. Friday night, I will be on S2. But I am hopping, though. I do 1 hours now. I appreciate the love and support. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your Wednesday and a wonderful remainder of your week, and I hope I see you Friday night. Peace. Bye, everyone. I'm out.